pair grilled lamb burgers with our Rubaiyat. It's a wine we only sell at the winery. A lot of people make burgers, and there's a few secrets, I think, to being successful at it. Usually what's good is to try and break it up into smaller pieces. When you break it up like that, it makes it a little bit easier to season it evenly without having to overhandle the meat. If you overhandle it too much, it tends to make the burgers heavier, more compact. Keep it really, really simple. You can put other things in there, but honestly, I think just salt and pepper, and then let your toppings that you put on it add flavorings to it. The other things we need to build our burger will be some arugula, some gorgonzola. This is the mountain gorgonzola, but it's a little bit stronger. And I've got little potato buns. You make big burgers and make a whole meal out of this, but today what we wanted to do was just have little ones. The first thing we want to do is get our tomatoes in the oven, and we're going to roast them, and so that's going to concentrate their sweetness. So cut them in half, and you want to cut them through the equator, and this will expose all the seed cavities because we actually want to get rid of the seeds. And then give them a squeeze out the seeds. Put them on a sheet pan lined with foil. When you grill a burger, it's going to shrink, and usually what you want to do is make a little bit of an indentation in the middle. So if you leave the outsides a little bit thicker, it'll wind up cooking a little bit more evenly. If you put a little bit of olive oil just on the palm of your hand, it helps to keep the meat from sticking. Pat them out on the palm of your hand, and you want to form them into little patties. So a little bit fatter on the edges than around the center. This is what your tomatoes will look like when they come out of the oven. You can see that they're really dehydrated. They're going to concentrate the sweetness that they have. And for the burgers we're going to have today, we'll cut them in half so they'll fit on the bun. We're making little sliders basically, so they're not going to take any time. Grill's really, really hot, and we'll put them on here. We'll just get little grill marks on the one side, and then I'll turn them over. I'm going to put a little gorgonzola on top of them, close the lid and let that melt into the burger a little bit, and we should be having hamburgers in no time.
And Rubaiyat.
And Rubaiyat is great for summertime with friends.
Yeah, it's beautiful, fruity, light tannic wine. It does go really well with grilled foods. It's a very creative wine because every year the blend changes a little bit. The fruit just kind of leaps out at you. A lot of fleshy plum and black cherry and blueberry.
I think it's sort of nice when you're entertaining. You've got friends that maybe, you know, they don't drink Cabernets or, you know, things that have strong tannic structures to them, but you can serve them a wine like this and they enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
I love the little hint of spice from the arugula. I think it goes really well with the Rubaiyat because there is a little hint in the Rubaiyat of a little bit of sage and kind of a briary cherry characteristic in the wine. Mm-hmm. And it really goes well with the spice. I think it's a perfect match.
Thank you.
And this wine you can even refrigerate. Chilling it just a little bit really pops the fruit out and makes it much more intense.